Here's how to massively reduce your rates bill, or not even be legally required to pay your rates bill, all legit and bona fide in all-inclusive DEI dreamland, New Zealand. Rates must be paid on all Maori land and all general land owned by Maori unless the land comes under one of the exceptions in the rates legislation, or your racist local council decides to cancel or postpone collection of rates for the Maori-owned land. Rates don't have to be paid for the following types of land: Maori customary land, an area of land that's used as a urupa, a Maori burial ground, an area of land that's set aside for a marae or meeting place, land that's been set aside as a Maori reservation for the common use and benefit of the people of New Zealand, an area of Maori freehold land on which a meeting house has been built, Maori freehold land that has been specifically exempted from rates by an order in council on the recommendation of the Maori Land Court. Wow, that's a good one, isn't it? Wow, look at this lot. Local councils can decide to forgive rates that have not been paid on Maori land, stop rates from being charged on most land that is not being used, create a process for remitting rates on Maori land that is being developed, cause land blocks that used to be a single block to be treated as a single block again when applying rates, change the way rates are charged where there are multiple houses on one block of land in order to reduce the rates payable for low-income homeowners, remove rates from Marae land. Okay, how to proceed from here. Since there is no legal statutory definition of what is a Maori in New Zealand legislation, then every New Zealand ratepayer should self-identify as Maori, reclassify their land and request their rates be abolished or postponed in accordance with one or more of the privileged apartheid exemptions as detailed earlier. I wonder if John Tamihere or any of the Te Pāti Maori MPs have to pay land rates.
Ask yourself, what's wrong with the government having the right to govern, the government having an obligation to uphold all people's rights and all people's rights being equal before the law?
We have different standards of citizenship.
We have different expectations and different rights, absolutely. Those extra rights absolutely are afforded because we are Indigenous. We are recognised because we are tangata whenua. We have those Indigenous rights.
I think that, the huge amount of progress we've made as a country on issues around the relationship between Māori and non-Māori. We remain committed to the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, so we remain committed to that. Actually, co-governance isn't anything to be afraid of.
Are you Māori?
I don't know. I've been trying to find out. I've
often been. You aren't, and I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
The big winners of this will be Māori and non-Māori because they're going to have a government that's even more focused on economic growth, because Māori want to have higher paying jobs, Māori want to have better housing, Māori want to have better educational outcomes, they want to feel safer, and this is a government that's very focused on that.
It's probably time that every single New Zealand citizen starts to identify as Māori. That is, of course, if you want to be treated equally in this country. You can simply identify as Māori. That is, of course, if you believe in equality.
Perhaps we should all be treated equally under the law, as David Seymour says, regardless of our race. Let's end all racist apartheid policies once and for all. Become just New Zealanders, become just Kiwis, and insist that all land and homeowners should pay their rates, including non-Pākehā. If the government cannot solve this simple problem, then perhaps the citizens should lead the way and solve it for them. Let's make New Zealand great again. Thank you for listening. WhangāreiTim.